You can just put it over on this picnic table right over here for now. It's Monday morning, and we've got Mikey here cleaning out the trailer. We're going to be cleaning the carport. We're going to be washing the patio or the sidewalk next door. We got a shed getting delivered.
So, I'm just admiring it as I look at it. I'm getting teary-eyed, but I don't want you to say Trump broke down and started crying.
Matt and Orville headed for Catalina today, so they're already up there doing their thing. Not going to be a lot of footage of Catalina until we go to pour, but that's okay.
Who's running the tractor?
'Cause that's the exciting part.
Can we skip to the good part?
You have a good weekend, Mike?
Pretty good.
Alright, well, we're going to get into the carport and start cleaning. We'll check in a little while. Might be a little noisy in here, might be a little windy in here, but it's 99 degrees right now, and we're not going to turn the air conditioner off, so hopefully you can hear us.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
It's Tuesday afternoon. We spent all day yesterday cleaning the shop, or the carport I should say, and then we spent yesterday evening pressure washing around the sidewalk. Got a couple pictures, a couple little videos of that we'll put in right here. And now this morning we've been putting stuff in the new shed and just organizing, cleaning, and putting stuff back together in the carport. So we made a lot of progress, but right now we're trying to start a new kind of thing. We're delivering some topsoil, or not even topsoil, it's compost and mulch. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that up today, and if they're around we'll drop it off this afternoon. Otherwise, I told her we get it to her by Wednesday, so it'd be tomorrow. We're running over there tomorrow morning, but trying a new little thing, see if we can make some money.
You don't have any cash, man? Come on, don't lie, man. I think you're lying.
Delivering loads. So let's see if we can come up with a pricing structure that works for different materials, and hey, if it does, why not? Right? Why not? Man, we have got a heck of a line at tanks. That's unusually long line for sure. I think we pulled a boner. That was mulch. You know what I mean? Alright, we're at tanks, getting loaded up. And it turns out I don't know anything about mulch or compost or anything of the sort. I guess I got a lot to learn, and it also costs more than I thought, and we're not going to make much money, so we got a long ways to go before we start making this part of our business.
They don't know what the they're doing.
The ground by the sensor must be getting a little warm.
It's hot outside.
Yeah, and the truck does not like it neither, does it?
No, it's reducing engine power.
A few moments later.
Well, knock on imitation wood. Everything's going good now. Truck's running great. Air conditioner's working again. We're out of reduced power mode. And we're going to take the non-hilly way, the detour way, which is the least hilly way possible. So, we're in good shape. We're going to head for the house, and then we're going to make this delivery in the morning. And it cools down a little bit. We're at 104 right now. And that's a little too warm to be cruising around the countryside, you know?
Yeah.
Well, after all that waiting and all that stress, it was nice to get a message from Bill Tedderton out there in Pennsylvania. And he had Christine dancing to the polka. So I'm going to get his permission first, but as long as he's okay with it, I'm going to show you what happens when the polka time comes on in Bill Tedderton's house. It's polka time!
This is the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Reminds me of the VFW up there in Minnesota, you know. Wednesday morning, and Magnus and I are making our first big delivery. Massive delivery, huh, buddy?
It's so big.
Big load, like Pagel. Got our Pagel hats on, and we're gonna be making a big load. But anyways, we've been working hard on our little project the last couple days and using muscles I'm not used to using in concrete. Man, when I laid down last night, it was rough, man. I was hurting.
What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Must mean I'm getting old. I don't know. But anyways, we'll show you a little bit of our progress on that project a little later today. We haven't really filmed any of that, but we have gotten a lot done, so we'll give you a little update on our project. But first, we gotta go make this delivery. We gotta run up to Catalina and check out the job site to make sure everything's good to go for pouring concrete. And we've got to stop by the post office and grab a package from the IRS and put our seatbelt on.
Yeah. Probably do that first.
Yeah, probably so. Alright, anyways, we'll check in with you at the delivery if we think about it. We're not very good at doing that, but hey, we'll try. I'll probably get Magnus to pull out the camera while I'm dumping the load and show you how that goes. Well, Magnus and I are on our way to Catalina. We just stopped at the good old Maverick. They didn't have any True Moo. Magnus liked the Maverick because they carry True Moo chocolate milk. So we always stop by here in hopes of getting some True Moo. But we got some jerky and some, he got a burrito instead. Did you get a milk? Oh, yeah, you got quick. Not the same, unfortunately. Anyways, we're heading up to Catalina. We're gonna look everything over, make sure that everything looks like it's done right. And maybe we should do a little bit of measuring, oil the forms, and be ready for that 5 o'clock pour tomorrow morning. We don't have the luxury of pouring very late in the day this time of year, unfortunately. So we gotta get up really early. We're gonna leave the house at about 3. It's about an hour drive up here. 4 to 5. Well, we just pulled up on site. Gonna head on in here right now and see how we did. Kind of a tight little spot to get into here. I'm hoping we can get the concrete pump right over in this area and be able to back the truck right out through here and get into the pump. And we gotta pump it all the way over to the gate over here. And we're looking real close to 200 feet if we have to make it this whole way. What happened to the rebars? Here's pad number 1. The plumber got his work done. Let's go take a look at this one, buddy. Pretty nice pool. This one here is interesting. Very interesting. Looks like we got all of 5 inches there, huh? Alright, we're gonna get the tape measure out and check things over quick, and then I'll give you an update. Well, there's a few things here that I don't like. And I don't know what the heck Orville's thinking, because he knows I don't like it. When we get done with the job, the first email I send out tells people we want to be the best, but only if we deserve it. It asks, were all your stakes covered with safety caps? Was there caution tape to keep you safe? It's asking these questions because you can't be the best if you're not even putting safety caps on your stakes. And the first thing you'll notice when you come back here, I put these screed boards up just to kind of detour anybody from falling on, but not a safety cap anywhere. Not even any caution tape. And I've told them before, if you don't have safety caps for some reason, at least caution tape it all off back so people can't get close. Same thing over here, not a single safety cap anywhere.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
No chairs in, no caution tape. There's supposed to be number 4 rebar in all these footings. None of it's in. It's all out here. It's gonna have to be bent in the morning. There's a branch in the tree over here. The branch is alright, but there's a decorative element hanging in the tree. It's gotta be tied up. Could have been done ahead of time. They got all day today, and today they were completely off. They opted to be off today. And they had the whole day to get all this stuff done. So it don't make any sense to me.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb.
I'll never understand why people want to do things at 4 o'clock in the frickin' morning that they can do in the light of day. I'll never understand it as long as I live. But I don't have any caution tape with. I don't have a bender with. I don't have a grinder with. Otherwise, I'd get all this done right now. I'd be cutting rebar, bending rebar. I'd be putting safety caps on. Hell, even the Home Depot is too far away to be messing with that stuff, so. I don't know. Any contractors out there ever figure out why on earth these people want to be stumbling around in the dark in the morning rather than working during the day? You tell me. Because it'll never make sense to me. Who's relaxing in the nice cool AC of the truck? Mr. Magnus. You know what, buddy? They didn't even leave us a hose. We can't even wet the grate down.
No. Oh no.
Alright, well, let's get back to the house. We'll show everybody what we've been doing for the last 2 days. We'll get some trailers unhooked, switched out on vehicles, and get ready to go to bed at 7 o'clock so we can be up at 2.
These people are crazy. There's something wrong with them.
Alright, well, we'll see you in the morning, buddy. Thanks for volunteering to hang out here again. Appreciate it. Magnus will do it next time. Home Depot time. Just over my shoulder, we have another worthless piece of garbage who parked their pickup in the trailer parking without a trailer.
This sucks, and it's horse shit. But I'm too polite to say anything, because I'm a class act.
Well, we just stopped for a package at the post office, and now where are we, buddy?
Car wash.
The Mr. Car Wash. Here we go again. Here's a little tip for you. Whenever you run through a car wash like this, that's automated, that's hitting your vehicle and stuff, even if you don't have time to stop for a vacuum job like we don't today, at least pull over, look your vehicle over, make sure there's no damage. You know, the guy before you might have had mud stuck all over, you could have been slinging rocks all over the place, and you could be getting scratched up and not even knowing. So always at least look it over before you leave, so you can go and report an incident right away and not wait till later when you get home and notice it. Well, it's a little bit dark in here, and we're gonna add a little bit more lighting in the future, but I don't know if you can see the weight bench over here. There used to be an absolute crap pile in here. Now there's just kind of a crap pile. But Magnus and I and Mike have been working on clearing this whole thing out and making it somewhat functional again. Mom was nice enough to let us put some of our bigger tools in the new shed. And now we've actually got something we can, you know, lift weights in and kind of, you know, hang out a little bit. It's not much, but it's more than we had before. What do you think, buddy?
Yep.
There's our immense pile of expansion. Here's the weight bench. We still gotta do a little dusting, whatnot, but it's gonna work just fine. We gotta get to bed because we gotta get up at 2, so we'll see you at the pour.
At the pour.
Get the pour, get the pour, get the pour, get the pour.
We're gonna put some
America.
There's old Uncle Remus. We drove down here already. He missed Franklin here with the concrete sign that told him to go in here, the porta potty, the cone, and he went all the way up the road and around the corner. And then the Ready Mix called and he came back. Now he's got to go turn around so he can come head first into here. I swear. You try to help these guys, you put out the signs, you try to make it easy on them, and it don't do you any good. Anyways, hold on to Remus. Oh, Remus Materials, the finest in Tucson. It's been a scramble, a mad scramble this morning. There was way too much to do, but we're getting it done because we got a small army here. I would have gladly sent Mikey up here yesterday. I don't like putting in rebar the morning of the pour. I don't like having to wrap plumbing the morning of the pour. I don't like having to do that stuff. But here we are. We got a cure him of it. Morning of pour should be plastic on the wall and expansion on the wall, and that's it. Wet the grade down and be done. What a beautiful scene. I wish you could see what I could see.
Mud here.
I got one cord. Martin's working on a joint. A little nervous about the mud. This one should take more than the first one, and we barely got into this one, so I'm nervous. Well, the panic was starting to set in. Plenty of mud. I've got a video out that shows how to do turnbuckles. I'll put it right, well, I'll put it right here. And you gotta check that one out. It's a good one.
All right, let's play it again, sir.
Yeah.
No. Come out a little bit more.
Trying to get the trucks up now, buddy, because if we wait till it's too late, it's too late.
No.
Welcome to Big Top Concrete, where we have the big top set up on every pour.
Beautiful.
Don't ever be satisfied. There's always more to do. You can always do a better job.
Good words of wisdom. The shade pop-up is a must in Arizona, especially when you're doing 20-inch squares like this one. But Adrian and Orville both chew it up and spit it out.
You can see how wicked cool this looks when they get the verticals in here. Looks like a bunch of cubes, all stacked. Pretty freaking neat. Looks like we just brought big blocks in and stood them next to each other.
Who is running the tractor?
Alright, it's not going real good right now. We've got peeling. You can see Adrian's cleaning it up, but man, it's peeling like crazy. I don't know if this is air and train concrete or what, but some real weird going on. It's pulling off the top big time.
Go grab my skate for me, please.
I got my neighbor board over there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got that on camera, huh?
Yep, it's on camera.
Oh, man. Okay.
But it wants to. Shirt off, wide brim hat, aviator soap.
Well, the boys have moved on to the last slab now. They're out there working on it right now. Carly will show you in a second here. And we're just getting the cure spray ready, the old Vocomp 20. Vocomp 20. So we generally use on all of our colored concrete. We love it. Whoever makes it should sponsor us. WR Metals.
That's the last of it.
Woo! Well, the finishers have long since gone home. Mike and Matt and Orville and I have just been putting the finishing touches on everything here. Looks really good. Could use a little leaf blower action probably. Other than that, looks really good. It's a monumentous struggle. All that peeling and stuff, it acted like it was air and train concrete. I can't really tell you why it was doing it. It's very strange. Hopefully it'll all hold just fine now, but I guess time will tell. I think it's gonna be all right. That was the first load. The second load didn't have near as much of that problem, but it kind of wanted to. It kind of felt like it wanted to do the same thing. I just don't know what it would be. We've been using the Yuku for a long time. Haven't had any of that. We use retarder every day, or every time we pour. None of that. But look at how nice it's turned out, man. Just gorgeous. We got it all blended around it with the gravel. And I'd say it's looking dang good. So be sure to like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and we'll all see you on the next one. Dude, I realize it's a pretty shady spot and it's nice, but get in. Let's frickin' go, man. It's already noon. Man, this guy's crazy. Just over my right shoulder, you'll see the Idiosaurus Rex. A real idiotic son of a gun. Parking his big white Ford in trailer parking with no trailer. Thinking he's better than everybody else in the world. But of course, he's just a piece of crap.
You don't even have a trailer. Torpedo. Wanna be Marty on the torpedo?
They don't call it a torpedo. When I'm using it, they call it a Martino.
Wow! She's trying to get me to tell you that I have the best eyes here. And I was looking that way, and I think that should have came out a little bit more. But he says, the one that can't see that far away and was standing up, that it was not supposed to come out anymore. So. The pumpkin fruit. Oh yeah, I'm not a pumpkin. You're a lime, or like a squash, and a blueberry. I'm a beet. There he goes with his boots again. Yep. Beat boy. Now we need to tweak out pole. Are you worrying about your boots again? Well, I think they're gonna explode.
We need to get the knife again, please.
Horrible.
Whoa.
You got any words of wisdom for the people on YouTube today?
I'm sure I'll come up with something.
You weren't supposed to copy him. Restart.
Do something. This is bad, Charlie. Ow!
I'm not worried about it. I mean,
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving